Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining up. Please bear with me. And don't forget to give donations as well. It's much appreciated. Let's go. Let's go. Join up, guys. This is your chance. This is your chance, guys. This channel is for anyone who is interested in making more money, increasing their personal net worth, and getting excited about the future. That's what this channel, who this channel is for. So, come one, come all. Let's go. That's good. That's real good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's take a look at a few of the cryptos today. So, Bitcoin is up to 96,000, 96,980. XRP is up to 239. XRP could go to $20. That's what everybody is thinking. XRP. How's my XRP army out there doing? Come on, guys. Give this a like. My XRP army. Let's gotta pump it up. We gotta pump it up, guys. Pump it up. Everything good, kitty? What's up? Hey, eat up. Come on. Here, come down. Go down. Go down. Come on. So yeah, well, what's up, dude? We got 20 people in now. 20 peeps. We're doing good. We're doing good. So all the cryptos today. Let's check out Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is like my favorite. Ooh, that's actually up a little bit. 6.33%. Shiba Inu is up a little bit. Wow. But there's hardly any burn. So 2274. 402274. Children born feet first briefly wear their mother as a hat, but no one really talks about that. No, they don't, because childbirth is a very serious thing. And if you're born feet first, everyone's focused on the chances of you dying, not the fact that you wore your mother as a hat. Yes, that is a very intriguing point to point out. I had never thought of that. But when you're a child, you're not joking. When you're just born, you're not trying to like say, oh, yeah, I'm just wearing my mother as a hat. It's not funny. Maybe it's funny to an adult to reflect on that fact. If you were born feet first, then yes, maybe that's funny. But to me, it's not that funny. But thank you for the comment. I do appreciate that. Hey, real hi. Give me hi. Yes. Hello, everybody. This is the #1 crypto trending channel. All right, guys, we're trying to go viral on here. So please tell everyone you know that we're on live right now. And we will be talking crypto. Bitcoin 96, Ethereum 3,440. Okay, guys, this is the channel where I teach you guys how to make more money, how to make more of this. Look at that, hundies, 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 hundy, 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 hundy. I teach you guys how to make more money. Okay, so hit that subscribe button right now. I want to see all of you hit that subscribe button. I know you want more of this, and we're going to do giveaways in the future. once my channel starts making money, we're going to start doing giveaways. I'm going to give back to the community, like maybe 10 or 20%. And you guys know how much I make. Why? Because it's right in the description. Whenever you guys donate money, I update it. So far, you guys have given $41. So you can always see how much my channel has made just by looking at the latest video and looking in the description, because I put how much money that the channel is making. So I'm the most honest channel in the world concerning how much money that I make as a YouTuber. So this guy's from Brazil. I got a stock that I like over in Brazil. It's called Petrobras, PBR, Petrobras. Okay. So if you're in Brazil, you should know, you should be able to tell me a little bit about that company. Tell me if I made a good investment. Petrobras pays a huge dividend. I believe that we should all buy some stocks that pay us dividends because that is considered an income strategy. A dividend is something that, you know, the company gives you back. It's money that you get for being a shareholder. It's like a big thank you from the company saying, like, you know, thanks for holding 100 shares. We're going to give you, you know, $50 or $100 or whatever per year. And Petrobras pays one of the highest dividends of any stock. And you will be making money year round from Petrobras. So, guys, let's check out some stocks today. Mara is really good. Marathon Digital Holdings. That's a crypto miner, and they are up today, I think. M-A-R-A. Mara, Marathon Digital Holdings. It's up to 1725. Yeah, that's up today. Another good one is HUT, H-U-T. All right, guys. But today it's all about Bitcoin, 96,800. Whew. So let's take a look at the chart. You know, the chart doesn't necessarily look that good, but let's look at the Bitcoin chart. $1,000 is 6,000. Whew, that's good. $1 is 6 reals. Brazil is in World War III. I heard there's some bad stuff in Brazil. There's some bad stuff going on. I'm not sure. I heard that like the economy or something. I don't know. How do you know they pay dividend? Well, I can show you. Oh, I'll show you. Okay. So that is one of my favorite stocks. So I'll show you PBR. Well, I own it, so they pay me a dividend. I know because I see it in my account. So here's Petrobras. Petrobras. Here is their dividend, 20%. That's more than you're going to get in the bank. It only says 20 cents. That's because that was their last dividend. They pay multiple dividends per year that add up to a very large amount. So Petrobras pays right now 20%. That's more than any crypto mining stock. Crypto miners don't pay any dividend whatsoever. Why do you think that is? Why don't crypto mining companies pay dividends? It's because they know there's enough hype. They rely on the hype rather than paying out dividends. They say, oh, the hype's coming. We can sell shares now and we'll make our executives rich. We're going to dump shares on the market. You know, the crypto has enough hype in and of itself. Oil doesn't have a lot of hype, so a lot of these oil stocks pay you dividends. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Hundy. This is where you go to make more money on this channel. We called out a stock on the Patreon. It's up a lot today. So you can join the Patreon if you want for $15 a month. And I urge you to do it. I urge you to do it for sure. We got things popping off on there. So Coinbase today has been coming down. It's down to $259. This should be expected because, you know, Bitcoin, it hit its cycle peak. It hit 107,000, which was really good, a really good run. Bitcoin this cycle, it went from 20,000 to 107. So the cycle peak was very good. So now we're seeing Coinbase stock come back down. And MicroStrategy, MSTR, that's MicroStrategy. That's down to 300. So that was just, I think, 500 and something. Yeah, MicroStrategies was just, it was about 500. And now it's down to 301. And I told you guys, you know, yeah, this was going to come down. It's only way up because of Bitcoin. MicroStrategies has no dividend. They're only a valuable company because of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin drops, MicroStrategy could go down to $50. For real. If Bitcoin goes down to 40,000 or 45,000, a MicroStrategy is going to probably go down to $50. This is one of the ways that the elites steal money from the poor, because they get retail investors to buy MicroStrategy. They tell them it's going to go to the moon. They sell them a story that, Trump's going to make a Bitcoin reserve. He may not. I think that he's not. Okay. I think that Trump pumped up Bitcoin for that time. He probably made money. Certain individuals made money. Now Bitcoin's over. So he's got no promises that he's going to keep going into 2025. That's my belief on Trump. He's not going to do anything for Bitcoin anymore. He's not going to do anything that's hard. He'll do a couple easy things like fire Gary Gensler or whatever. But that's all part of the plan. That's calculated for. He's not going to get in Trump's not going to get in trouble for firing him. Stay humble and stack sats. Never blank coin, kids. Yeah, I like Shiba Inu, though. Shiba Inu is a good one. There's Bitcoin, and then there is everything else. Yeah, Bitcoin is only valuable because individuals in high places want it to have value. And these people control the news, okay? They can control how many times Michael Saylor comes on the news and what he says. And they can tell him, say this. We want you to say this. We really want everyone to think Bitcoin's going to 1 million, These individuals in high places, they can pay Eric Trump money to say that, Bitcoin's going to 1 million. And Eric Trump, I'm sure he's happy to take that money. That's just the nature of the beast. Money corrupts and power corrupts too, okay? XRP is going to stay above $2. For how long? I want it to go back down so that way I can buy it again, because it's just a pump and dump. When a pump and dump is already pumped up, that's not when you buy it. That's when you want to sell it. So I got rid of my XRP because there's not enough hype to carry it any higher. There's not enough hype to get XRP too much higher. The sentiment is starting to change. I'm seeing more and more people that are commenting that Bitcoin is going to go down now. So it looks like the sentiment is switching from overly optimistic to starting to become slightly bearish. That's what I'm personally seeing in many different comments on other people's channels. People think that, the Bitcoin run is over. And I think it's over. So I'm excited to see Bitcoin come back down, and then we can start loading up and buying more crypto. I'm going to start dollar cost averaging on crypto again once prices come down a little bit more. This is what we do, guys. This is how we make this. This is how I make so much money. We buy low and sell high. They want you to buy XRP up here. Why? Because Ripple has a lot of XRP that they're selling each and every single month, each and every single day. Ripple is selling XRP. So this is their key time. Ripple knows they only pump once every few years. Here's Ripple. See? They only pump every few years. There's that one. So they want to keep it up here as long as they can and keep the story as bullish as possible so that new retail will buy more XRP from the company, And if they push XRP, they could run XRP up to $10 right now. But they know if they do that, then they're going to be competing with retail to sell. XRP wants to sell. They don't want retail to sell. This is the nature of how pump and dump works, guys. This is how I know this stuff because I've been in crypto for so long. XRP never going to 10K. Yeah, it's never going to 10,000. How can Bitcoin possibly be a scam? My bro is a believer. Bitcoin is one of the largest scams ever in history because there's so many individuals in on it that are taking part in the profits. It's a scam because the Bitcoin blockchain is terrible. There are many, many better cryptos than Bitcoin. For example, Solana is faster, it's cheaper. Ethereum, it's faster, it's cheaper. Internet computer, ICP, that's way cheaper and it's way faster. ICP just blows Bitcoin out of the water. Okay. And so do many other cryptos like Sui, Tron. Bitcoin is actually not a very good one. It's only valuable because people say it is. That is basically the definition of a bubble. Now, if you take gold, gold's valuable because it has actual properties that make it useful as a metal, because it's used in cell phones. It's a conductor of electricity. It does not corrode. That's why they coat wires in gold, so they never corrode. So Bitcoin has no merits on its own. Well, it does, but it should be worth far less because, yes, Bitcoin, you can build on Bitcoin, but it's very expensive. If Bitcoin wasn't supported by the institutions and by the large whales that have a lot of money, Bitcoin would be worth much, much less. It would be like Bitcoin would be like a Solana or like an ICP or like a Shiba Inu, because Bitcoin, it only has value because they say it does. Silver has value. This stuff has value because it's the best conductor of electricity. It's the best reflector of light. That's why they make so many solar panels out of silver. And that's why silver is used in electronics. Also, the more silver, the more of this you put in a battery, the longer the battery lasts. Silver makes a battery better quality. Okay? So the new Samsung battery, it has over 50 grams of silver. A Tomahawk missile has about 500 ounces of silver. Batteries for electric cars, they all have silver. Your cell phone, your remote, they all have silver. So stop promoting XRP and comparing it to Bitcoin. Oh, I can do whatever I want. It's my channel. XRP is centralized, has billions in supply, and the company holds huge reserves. Yes, they hold huge reserves because they're trying to sell them. It's not cheap. It's a manipulated scam. Yes. Yeah, XRP is it's a manipulated scam. Obviously, dude. This guy actually knows his stuff. And then he says again, stop promoting XRP and comparing it to Bitcoin. He basically said the same comment twice, which is okay. The more comments, the better, So Bitcoin is the truth. No, Bitcoin is one of the worst blockchains ever. It's like I said, it's very slow. It's very expensive to build. It's one of the worst. Why it's the best is because it was the first. Bitcoin is the best because the whales hold it and the whales say it's the best. You have to understand that. That's how a pump and dump works. Whatever the whales hold the most of, they will then promote that the most. Now you understand. Okay, let's go XRJ, XRP. ICP is the best. Self-writing internet. Yeah, with ICP, they have like this program, I think it's called Caffeine AI. You're going to be able to actually just talk, and you're going to talk, and you're going to say, I want to program for the internet. I want to build a website that has this, and this. And they're going to actually build that website for you using AI. So you don't even have to become a computer programmer. So yes, ICP, if this thing is real, yeah, it's going to go crazy. Yeah. That's currently one of my bets. It's kind of a gamble, ICP, kind of a gamble, but I have over $1,000 in ICP. Insane Clown Posse is okay, not the best. SPX 6900 token on fire. It's just interesting to see what people think the price will be. Yeah, some people think XRP is going to go to $10 or $20, and they think Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Who am I to say? I think if Bitcoin goes to $1 million, it's only going to be because people are promoting it and pumping it up, and it's just going to be a big bubble, But yeah, you can make money in a bubble. I love bubbles. You make a lot of money, and you can short a bubble when it bursts. Okay, so I see it was not for Bitcoin. There would be no coins like XRP, Solana blockchain started it all. Yep, but now you no longer need Bitcoin. But Bitcoin started it all. But if Bitcoin never got started, there would have been other coins. There would have been other blockchains. Bitcoin was just the first, yeah. But if those people never made Bitcoin, there would have still been cryptocurrencies that would have come out a couple of years after Bitcoin came out. It was an idea that was growing, and it was growing. And yes, Bitcoin just happened to be the first. But if like the person that was developing Bitcoin died or something, there would have been another type of crypto for sure. And then that one would be worth 92 million today or 94 million, Love that hat. I buy tokenized gold on ICP. Yeah, I heard you can do that. You can buy tokenized gold that they actually hold real gold. ICP could blow up. I don't know. I do not know. I believe there's a high probability. That's why I hold ICP, and I sold pretty much all my other coins. Yes, I would buy back Doge if it dropped down a lot, or I'd buy back Shiba Inu if it dropped. I'd buy XRP again if it dropped to 50 cents. I would. But for right now, ICP is the only one that I'm confident that I'll even hold it, even if it drops down. I'll be buying more. That's good. By Joe. Guys, we are having crazy things happen. Let's see some of the stocks on my watch list. So yes, Canopy Growth is up 5% today, CGC. We've got Plug Power is up 9.39%. This is something that's going to be big going into the new administration because we got Elon Musk. We're going to have more need for electric car chargers. So Plug, PLUG. I talk about that one on the Patreon a little bit more, okay? Like, what is my strategy for how I'm going to make money in it? I don't just buy the stock. It's more complicated than that. So I tell people over there, yeah. So please join the Patreon if you want. But Tesla is down 6.1%. I told everyone about Tesla. It was going to skyrocket. And it did. When I was buying it, it was like 178. I bought the option calls on the Tesla ETF. So I bought calls on a leveraged ETF that's based on Tesla. And I told all of you guys on the TikTok for sure that I was buying these option calls, and I made a killing on it. So that is specifically for the Patreons. We're going to be having more plays coming out on the Patreon that I believe we can make a lot of this. Okay. But it's not financial advice, and there's no guarantees. And if I wanted to, I could go to the bank and take out a way bigger stack. But I figure this is enough to prove it that we're making big money over there on the Patreon. Remember, not financial advice, but please join up. It's just $15 a month. Should keep buying Casper. Everyone's talking about Casper. Bitcoin is a way for you to transfer capital around the world. Bitcoin is the way to transfer capital. Yes, Bitcoin can transfer your capital around the world. So can ICP. You can send money instantly, and it costs you less per transaction. So you can send money on with a lot of different crypto blockchains, dude. There's nothing special about Bitcoin. The only thing special about it is that individuals hold large amounts, and they're willing to spend money to try to pump it so that they can sell their Bitcoin. And guys, guess what? When they crash the economy, these people are going to buy their Bitcoin back. So they're dumping Bitcoin on retail now, but when they crash the economy, retail is going to have to sell at rock bottom prices. And that's when the elites come in and they buy up all the Bitcoin. That's when BlackRock comes in and buys up all the Bitcoin. And then guess what? Then they pump up everything again. Then they stimulate the economy. Then Bitcoin goes to 500,000, and then they dump it on retail again. And then they crash Bitcoin again. So guys, you see the cycle repeats. This is how we make money long-term, is by following these cycles. So please join the Patreon, $15 a month. ICP price prediction for this bull run. Well, this bull run is over. So ICP hit $24 or something. Let's see. ICP. Yeah, this bull run is over. We're going into a recession soon in 2025, I believe. Yeah, there's still, we better clear that up. Almost every single YouTuber is onto this belief, and they're all doing it. They're all feeding into this theory that 2025 is going to be amazing. I don't think it is at all. A recession is coming, and I base that on all the technical fundamentals, including the 62-year federal funds rate chart. That tells you that a recession's coming. We've been in a recession. They just haven't acknowledged it yet. But things are about to go from, bad for the average individual to worse. So we are going into a recession. This bull run in Bitcoin and the cryptos is over. But I believe that we're going to have another bull run, and it's not going to take till the next halving. It's going to be before the next halving. Okay. What we need is another period like 2021 with low interest rates. We're going to get it. The only problem is, first, we're going to have a recession. Then Trump's response is going to be negative interest rates. Then the economy is going to go, they're going to try to stimulate the economy then, and everyone's going to be getting helicopter money. And that's when Bitcoin goes up to 200,000, 300,000, probably in the next 2 years. So I think Bitcoin is going to be going down, and then we're going to be skyrocketing to new all-time highs again before the next halving, which is a belief that's different from everyone else, pretty much everybody else. Because like I said, they all want you to believe that Bitcoin is going to skyrocket in 2025. This is false. This is how they get retail to FOMO in. They say, oh, 2025 is going to be amazing. If you notice, they have a lot of these narratives that all the other crypto guys are feeding into. They're all lying. They're all lying to you. They just like to say that because it's bullish. It makes them look better to more people want to watch you. Oh yeah, 2025 is going to be great. Let's watch this guy. You know, yeah, I'm going to lose a lot of followers, but I have to tell you the truth is that 2025 is not going to be good for Bitcoin. It's not going to be good for stocks either, I don't think. When Bitcoin crashes, how far will it drop? I believe based on the charts, I'll actually just show you. I'll just show you some of the charting that I like. So, you know, we had this big run here where Bitcoin went up to about close to 20,000. Okay, that's a real nice run, close to 20,000, and then it pulled back all the way to. You can't really see, but it came all the way back to about 3,000 or so. And then it went up to about 70,000 right here. Close to 70. And then it pulled back to 20. And then we went up to 107. I believe that we will pull back to around here. Around the $45,000 mark. This is what I think. We're going to pull back to around here. Now, I could certainly be wrong, but just look. I mean, Bitcoin, it went from 20 to 107 in that massive move upwards. Okay? I think we're going to have a pullback down. You know, nothing goes up that far that fast from 20,000 to over 100,000 without a significant retracement, you know? I really think Bitcoin is going to have a nice pullback. It's going to be a healthy pullback, I hope. A healthy one. An unhealthy pullback is if we really see chart damage. If Bitcoin goes to 20,000, that's an unhealthy pullback. But if it stops at about 40, 45, that's the perfect buy zone. Like perfect. 45,000, I would be safe to load up on Bitcoin at 45,000. 40 to 50, right in there, yeah. Ooh, Petrol's moved up a little bit. This is a stock that I really like. I'll just show you. Petrol, EC. This is an oil and gas giant that pays a huge dividend, okay? They pay a massive dividend. So that's like I say, guy, you got to own, if you want to own crypto. But you should also own dividend-paying commodity stocks. This is something that crypto investors, a lot of new retail crypto guys got to really grow up and start holding higher quality assets because crypto is a very speculative asset. So I believe that crypto investors should also hold gold, silver, and dividend-paying commodity stocks to stabilize your portfolio, have that long-term growth, and the dividends provide an income strategy. So you can make income all year long with your dividends, and you can reinvest those dividends. So on this channel, I preach that we should have multiple strategies all at the same time, which is actually easier than it looks, guys. It's easier than you think. But let's take a look at this one, Cardano. There's Cardano back in 2021 when we had 0% interest rates. Now here's Cardano when we have over 4% interest rates. It's stuck. It can't go any higher. The interest rates are too high. The interest rates are preventing a lot of new money from coming into the crypto space. This is what the interest rates encourage: savings in bonds and treasury bonds, okay? So when the interest rates are high, it kind of holds back Bitcoin. It holds it down a little bit. And that's why Bitcoin never went above 108, because the interest rates. That's what these other crypto guys don't know. They pretend that they know everything. Show that gas stock again. Okay. Yeah, I love this one. I don't own a ton of it, but I want to buy more. It crashed lately. It really crashed. But that's when you buy them, you know. That's when you want to buy them. It's Eco Petrol, EC. Take a look at the dividend. 37% dividend, or 15%. Ex-dividend date was December 19th. So they just paid out a dividend. And I believe Eco Petrol pays out at least 4 dividends per year. Let me see. EC dividend. Eco Petrol dividend schedule. Eco Petrol pays an annual dividend of $1.40 per share. So you only pay about $8 a share, and they give you $1.40 per year. So that's not bad, especially if the stock increases in value. And I think that all oil stocks will go up massively by the end of the decade because, you know, we're not fully going to all electric. Even electricity requires diesel fuel, requires gasoline, coal, whatever, okay? Oil is going to skyrocket because of rising inflation. So oil stocks is one area where you need to be long-term. You just want to buy these stocks and you want to hold them and not even think about selling them, okay? So Eco Petrol. Eco Petrol dividend yield. But yeah, this is an insane one, Eco Petrol. This is a stock that everyone should own, I believe. But they pay an annual dividend, but they think they pay it like 4 times a year. I don't know. But yeah, it's a crazy high dividend. And guys, thanks for watching today. If you do want to donate to the channel, please do so in the Cash App. But yes, another oil and gas. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Well, I don't even want to give you the best one. I gave it on the Patreon already, but I'll give you another one that's decent. Okay. Houston American Energy, HUSA, is down to $1.33. So this thing goes through massive spikes. Why does it spike so much? Because it's got a low share count. There's only 10 million in the float. This is one of the lowest share count stocks. And guess what, guys? It's a real freaking company. It's not a scam. It's not a scam. Their revenue, look at that, 1.64 million and 794 million or thousand. It's not a lot of revenue, but the company is only worth 16 million. I mean, it's one of those plays that, you know, you want to buy HUSA if you think oil is going to jump by $20. You know, that's one of those type deals. I used to invest in USOIL. Yeah, it's a small market cap. That's why I like it. I like small market cap stocks because they have the potential to go up in value dramatically. So absolutely. I always look for small market cap stocks. That's why I like that one. It's got a small market cap and it's got a low share count. US Oil. USOI. Okay, let's see. It's $65. Does it have a dividend? Yes, it has a dividend. The fund seeks to link performance of the Credit Suisse NASDAQ WTI crude oil flows index. The index measures the return of a covered call strategy on the shares of the United States. So they're paying out returns based on a covered call strategy. That's really cool. I would rather just own the stock and sell the covered calls. I think you'd be better off doing that. Yeah, I would. What I would prefer is just to buy like Petrobras and then just sell covered calls rather than buy something else where they're selling the covered calls for you. You know, you should just do it yourself. That way you can choose what calls you want to sell. You can choose what options that you want to write and sell. these guys just do what they do. This is like a dummy set it, forget it one. But I would say you should buy the oil stocks yourself and sell the covered calls. That way you're getting a dividend plus a premium. But this might be a decent one to get though. It's monthly dividend. Oh, that's really good. It's a monthly dividend too. I'll write that down because USOI. Thanks I do like that one. I do kind of like it. It's not bad. It's not bad. CONY. Yield max. I like the sounds of that. The highest yield you can get, the better. The higher the yield, the better. This one's only been around since 2023. We're $1 billion in assets. Yield is 151%. Usually if a yield is that high, then there's a decay factor built in, but I don't really know. But yeah, I've never seen a yield that high. So that must mean that the stock will decay over time, or the ETF, whatever it is, it'll decay over time. I don't know. The fund seeks current income. The fund's secondary objective is to seek exposure to the share price of the common stock of Coinbase. I don't want to invest in that right now, but this might be something for the future. I think Coinbase is going to keep going down, but yeah, I think the Bitcoin run is over, but they're going to try to prolong it to try to sell more. These crypto mining stocks want to sell more shares. Ripple wants to sell more XRP. They want to dump it on the open market, which they do every week, every day. So they're going to try to keep these prices high as long as they can until the recession hits, and then everything's going to go boom. So all the buyers that are coming in now and buying crypto, they're all going to get wiped out. That's why I think it's better to be in cash right now. I really do. I really do. Even though money gets inflated right now, right now the dollar's strong. So I would rather hold dollars now while the dollar is strong. This is king. This is king right now. It's king. Cash is king. A lot of these stocks are just too risky. So gold and copper mining, NAK. This guy's giving me all kinds of gems today. NAK. Northern Dynasty Minerals. No dividend on that one. Not a lot of inside ownership either. It's a fund. It's an ETF. Northern Dynasty engages in the exploration and development of copper and gold. It holds interest in Pebble Copper. Yeah, so it holds a bunch of different companies. It's an ETF. New Gold. NGD, I like that one. They hold New Gold. Pacific Broker Minerals. But wow, it's 68 cents. It's been skyrocketing. Wow. That's cool. This thing has really been going up lately. So NAK, I'll write that one down. This guy's going to make me rich. He's just giving me all the good stocks. Oddly specific. XRP to 10K. Don't listen to this guy. Yeah, okay. Okay. Thank you. XRP is going to 10K. Yeah, that's what they want you to believe so that you buy XRP. They're going to have all these stories. Oh, XRP is going. And if you make a video, XRP is going to $10,000, you'll get a lot more views. That's how the internet works. They pay, Ripple pays bots to pump up videos that support XRP. So Ripple can dump more XRP on retail. It's a very easy, very obvious scam that they're doing. Ripple is doing a scam. Gary Gensler was right. He's trying to protect investors from Ripple scamming people. So Gary Gensler is actually a good man. That's the whole thing. It's all a fraud. Crypto is all a fraud. Gary Gensler is a good man. He's trying to protect you from the scam. Ripple's a scam. And now they're making Gary Gensler look like the bad guy when he's the only good man. He's a better man than Trump. It's funny. You know, he's trying to protect retail investors, and they somehow convinced retail investors that Gary Gensler is a bad man. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. Never seen anything this crazy. They convince the retail that the only person that's fighting for them is, they convince retail that he's a bad man. But he's just trying to protect retail investors from scams. XRP is a complete scam. I said it. You know, yeah, we're losing a lot of viewers. It's down to 49 already. But I have to tell the truth, guys. Just because Trump is in office doesn't mean things are going to skyrocket. True. There must be a final dip to test the break out at 115. What's your XRP prediction? 52 cents. Ripple is a scam. Oh, he said it, not me. No, I already said it too. Yeah, it's a scam. You know, it's been pumped and dumped. Pumped and dumped. This is the third time it's been pumped and dumped. You know, you think it's going to pump and dump again? Yeah. They're going to do it as many times as they can until the scam's done, which would mean that Ripple has sold off all of its XRP. Then they would obviously just give up and the company would disband and everyone would go their separate ways, you know. But that's probably not going to happen until 10, 20 years in the future. They're going to, when a scam is going good, they want to keep that scam going as long as they can so they can keep making money off retail. I want the median house price to drop by at least 75%. Yeah, me too. Housing is way too expensive. Look at this, guys. Office Depot stock trader. I'm the Office Depot trader. I got the gold. I've never listened to someone who was so right and so wrong at the same time. Thanks for the comment. But yeah, I'm so right about everything. It's a shock to people, some of the stuff that I say, because, well, for one thing, how do I know this? Because I look at the inside details in regards to many pump and dumps over the past 25 years. I've always had a high interest in pump and dumps and scams. This is how I've made the most money in my life. So for someone like me, it's very easy to tell that XRP Ripple is a scam. It's just obvious because I've been in so many scams and I've made so much money from scams. So I was like, yeah, let's make some money in XRP. So here it is. Yeah. You get in when it's cheap. You get out when it's high. You know, you recognize a scam for what it is. You make money. You be happy. You know, XRP is a major scam. Yeah. So where's the hat, dude? Oh, sorry. I'll put it back on. Sorry, guys. I forgot. Do you have a video talking about the metrics you analyze when valuating crypto or stocks? Check it out on the Patreon. Yes, there's definitely your net worth sitting in your hand. No, I don't need to explain how much money I have and what places I keep it and in what form. Nice stack of ones. Well, it's not like ones. I mean, I'll just take a random one. See? I mean, who cares, dude? Who cares? Who cares? I only had this cash out because when someone goes, they're going to go, your chain is fake. I'm going to say, okay, is this fake? That's why I wanted to do it. But nobody said your chain's fake. So I never got the opportunity to do it. Prop. It says it's a prop. Okay, is this chain a prop then? He's going to say yes. All crypto seems like a scam gambling. Why did whales buy 360 million of XRP last night if not expecting a parabolic rise? Did whales buy that much, or did they just transfer it to other whales? Did they buy it from other whales and transfer it to other whales? They can easily move money and move XRP from wallet to wallet. And then by the time you hear the story, oh, someone bought this much XRP, when in reality, the story is not getting reported accurately. So this is probably what is happening. Also, 360 million in XRP is not a lot. It probably just means that it was bought and transferred somewhere else. It doesn't mean that whales bought that much. No, whales are dumping XRP. They're not they'll buy it up a little bit to shoot it up, and then they'll start selling at higher prices. Yes. So the market cap is 240 billion. So if whales bought 360 million, I don't care. I don't care. Who cares? 240 billion market cap. The whales made 360 million. Who the hell cares about those tiny baby amounts? The whales will buy up some hundreds of millions of it, yes, to get the price action going. And then retail starts to buy, and then the whales just start selling it at higher prices. So they'll buy it up to start the run, and then you can bet that retail is buying it off of the whales right now. So it's all part of a pump and dump. Yes, whales do buy it up, and then they also sell it up here. You're being manipulated by these other guys. You're watching other crypto guys. I know you are. You're watching other crypto channels. This is not good. Should not be doing this. How much are fishes buying? Show the bill. There's a bill. I don't know. Ripple releases 1 billion first of month and then locks a portion back up. They release 1 billion of them, and then they lock a portion back up. They can say they lock up whatever. I don't care. Rich people don't need to flex. Yes, they don't. But they do. They do. Trust me. Why do you think there are Bugattis? Because rich people flex. Rich people don't need to, but they do. You know. Why did it say not motion picture use only? For it doesn't say for motion picture use only. Motion picture use. That's a good one. I like that. Watches. Yes, watches. We got the watch here, the Seiko. This is basically like a poor man's nice watch. It's a $625 watch. It's got a sapphire crystal. It's got a mechanical movement. It's automatic. So you just go like that. Now it's good for the week. You know? How much you make a year? Oh, I don't really say how much I make per year. On YouTube per year, though, I make about, so far on YouTube, I've made $41 as a YouTuber. So thank you for all the people that did donate. For all those who didn't, you know, thank you for watching. And please like this video. If you're not able to donate, please like it, because liking the video is free. And if you, this guy says, oh, at Burger King, 56K, somewhere around there. I do a lot of overtime. They do pay me a pretty decent hourly rate. Somewhere I'm going to probably make about 56 this year. So yeah, I am a supervisor at Burger King. I don't actually work at Office Depot. I used to. But ultimately, Office Depot job really sucked. So Burger King is way, way better. Hey, come here, kitty. Come here, buddy. Come here, kitty. Here, little treat for you. Watch this, guys. Eat that up. Here, I'm going to show you guys. But yeah, Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu moved up, and it's not really moving up anymore. Let's see when my new gold chain is going to be here. Ooh, I got outbid on that one. Purchase history. Guys, I'm going to be getting 2 more gold chains. So I'm going to have 3 gold chains. Track package. Let's see, guys. It has arrived at the authenticator, guys. Shipped to the authenticator, arrived at the authenticator. So now they're authenticating my gold, and then they're going to ship it back to me. So in my next gold chains, I'm getting 2 of them, and they're both twice the size. This is only 15 grams. I'm getting 2 30-gram chains. So I'm going to be wearing 60. I'm going to be wearing 75 grams of gold. It's not pure, though. This is 18K. The ones that I'm getting are 14K. That's what I do recommend, is people get 14K. It's more pure. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this today. Shiba Inu dollar when? Oh, if Shiba Inu hits $1, I think it could hit $1 by, I'm going to say 40 years. The next 40 years, yes. If SHIB went to $1, when would it need to burn over 99.98% of the supply to get there? Well, not really, because it could have a higher demand in the future as well. So you might not quite need to burn 99.98. You might only be able to burn 80%. And then the massive increase in the demand of Shiba Inu in the future can shoot the price up to $1. So you might not need to burn quite that much. Okay. If you can do the burns and increase the demand at the same time by telling the users that Shiba Inu has way more uses, there's going to be way better stuff in the future, that increase in demand alone can make the price go high. And then couple that with burning Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu could reach $1 within 40 years. Here, check out Shiba Inu right here. This is, look at this. The volume is up. It was only in the 300 million yesterday. It's up 6%. And look at the total supply, max total supply, and the circulating supply, 584 trillion. And they show you over here how much Shiba Inu they burn, okay? So Shiba Inu is it's going down, you know? That's why I sold it. But in the future, it could go to $1. What about, I don't know about XRP. Why is it like when Bitcoin, when they down, and when Bitcoin down, XRP also up? What's the matter, bro? Bro, XRP behavior. The behavior is erratic because they try to pump it at various different times. They'll try to pump XRP once Bitcoin comes down a little bit because they make everyone believe that when Bitcoin comes down, XRP will go up. So they'll just make it that way. They'll make it happen. And then you'll see people rush into XRP. They say, yeah, altcoin season is starting. It's all because of the way they try to manipulate you, sell you a story. Then they pump it up at various times. So it might look like they pump it up at different weird times. You know, it's just because of they try to take the path of least resistance. The people that are manipulating XRP, they try to create the path of least resistance, and they want to create that path as an upwards path. So they release news. They do all kinds of tricks and gimmicks and games to try to reignite interest in the public to XRP at various times. It's just manipulated scams. They do weird things like that, dude. So yeah. Thanks, guys, for all the likes we get. Really appreciate it. And if you want to support this channel, you like this content, you want me to keep coming out here and talking about crypto and gold and silver, please donate to the Cash App. And gold today was up 2,657. Silver's at 2,950. Silver is one of my favorite assets of all time because you can actually have a decent amount of it that doesn't cost you a fortune. Like this is only $600. It's actually a decent amount of silver. So it actually looks like you have something. You can feel it. It's real. This is used in electronics. It's used in cell phones. It's used in batteries. Guess what, guys? The whole world is going to batteries. Electric cars. This stuff is going to skyrocket in the next 5-10 years. Silver could go to $100, $200 an ounce. And that's not going to influence the amount of silver that's used in cars. Because even if silver goes to 200 an ounce, yeah, it's going to make the cost of your batteries slightly more expensive. But it's not going to mean like, oh, we're going to have to get a whole new metal or replicate silver somewhere else. Hyperliquid. We don't know who made Bitcoin. No, we don't know who made Bitcoin. Will we ever know? Satoshi Nakamoto? Who cares? You know, I don't care. Does not matter who made it. What matters is, can you make money in it? Am I right or am I right? I was debating on putting a K on XRP because I'm poor. And that's what a whale move for me. Anyway, it was 30 cents and I'd have at least 3K now. Yeah, you didn't buy any or something? There would be more opportunities. You could have bought it when it was 30 cents. Is that what you're saying? And now it would be worth a lot more? I'm not sure what you're trying to say, but there will be more opportunities, okay? So XRP is going to go down and then you can buy it then. So if you missed it, there's still going to be more opportunities. What should I buy? Well, please give a donation to the, and then, but I don't give financial advice. But I am structuring my portfolio in a very specific way. So I'm buying very specific things. for the new administration. So you got to know what's going to happen with the new administration, what stocks are going to be good, and this is where I'm trying to build my portfolio. Also, I'm including oil, gold, silver, copper, and I'm including shorting certain things. It's a what should you buy, dude? I'm not going to give you my whole strategy for free. Okay, please donate on the Patreon or on the Cash App. But guys, that's about all I have time for, because I have to make some food. It's good. This is what I got for the cat. These little cat treats. They love them. But what are your thoughts on Lucid? I think that's the electric car company. Is way down. You know, as far as I know, this company is losing massive amounts of money. It could become very valuable in the future. So in 2023, their revenue was almost 600 million, but their EBITDA was negative 2.84 billion. So this company is losing absolutely astonishing amounts of money. This is one of the worst companies in the world right now. The question is, do they have a future? Can they grow? I would say that Lucid, it looks absolutely horrible. You know, if you want to take a shot at it, you can. But over time, it should lose value until they become profitable. Are they on the path to profitability? Probably not. It's just a hyped up pump and dump stock. You know, they're using retail money to pay all their executives and all that and pay their employees. And their management is terrible. I would say Lucid, no, probably stay away from that one. But you could take a chance. You could take a shot at it. But because of their EBITDA is so bad, they're losing billions and billions of dollars, and they don't have the revenue to replace it. So that means they're spending so much money to make just a little bit. So Lucid, it's terrible. But guys, in this economic environment, all you need is a little bit of hype, and the stock will pump. So that's one you just want to watch, and if it starts to go up, then you can buy it, but be ready to sell it. You know, be ready to jump out. So Lucid is one to day trade, but I don't think it's really one to hold. I wouldn't want to hold it. I bought it at 2, now it's at 3, so I made $50 profit. Yeah. If you see it and you watch it really dip, usually these things will pop back up. You know, that's just the nature of the beast. So that's good for you. Yeah, you buy them real cheap. If they don't pop up in the time that you think it will, then it might be a good idea to sell. But if you bought it at 2 and you sold it at 3, that's good. Or you didn't even sell yet. That's up to you. Come on, guys. Give this a like. Donate to the Cash App. And I'm going to keep coming out here and spreading information about building a balanced portfolio. And that's what most of you really need to hear. I know a lot of you don't like to hear it, because a lot of you guys are 100% in on crypto. And I'm telling you, that is not a good way to go. Sometimes it works, like over the past 6 months, it works. But now when crypto is going down, you want to diversify, okay? It's called portfolio rebalancing. You're seeing Bitcoin drop because a lot of people are rebalancing their portfolios. They say, oh, I made so much money in crypto. Let's sell some of it and we'll buy back more of the other stocks that I have because I'm way too overweight in crypto. That's called portfolio rebalancing, okay? XRP is going to become the standard because adoption will show you the future. Watch it take over the stable coins with RLUSD. You're just saying your statement, what you think. You're not giving any proof or evidence. You say, oh, XRP is going to be the standard. Believe it. Yeah, believe it. I don't believe it. That's what they've been saying the last pump. Remember in 2021? That's what they said in the last time. And then it dropped to 50 cents. They always have the same exact story. You got to see with these pump and dumps, the same story always comes back. Why? Because they know it's powerful and they know that there is new retail investors that were not around back in 2021, the last time XRP pumped. Okay? And they rely on these new investors. So the old investors rely on the new investors to become exit liquidity. So that is basically the nature of a pyramid, pump and dump scheme. Like I said, I told you guys from the very beginning, I knew XRP was just a pump and dump, but I bought it at 52 cents because I knew it was going to pump. Pump and dumps, they pump. You got to buy them before they pump. What's your thoughts on unusual? It goes listed on Binance a month ago. Usual. I'm not sure. I never heard about that. Never heard about that. Usual. No clue. I have no clue. But what I do have a clue, reishi mushroom. Very high quality mushroom supplement. Also, lion's mane helps keep the brain in good condition. Ooh, that's a little much. Lion's mane is incredibly potent as a brain booster. Like, it's really strong. It'll make your brain just go zone in and just, you can do so many things at once on lion's mane. It's just a very powerful supplement. Also, I want to combine a little bit of this. Joint vibrance. This is good if you're getting older and you notice that you have some joint pains and stuff. Again, please share this video, guys. Subscribe. Thank you for this. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the subscription. He supports me too. Thank you. Yeah, guys, I kind of just tell it how it is. I tell you guys that the truth, which is that a lot of these crypto channels, they're just going for views. So they will say, yeah, XRP is going to the moon. Doesn't mean you shouldn't always believe everything that you hear on these big channels, okay? The bigger the channel, the worse the information is. Because the bigger the channels are easily subject to be taken over by outside influences that pay money to the big channels. And then they don't always disclose everything. So, yeah, the bigger the channel, the worse it is in terms of information. Like the cryptos, I can't say it. I don't want to say, any of the channels because then they're going to be hating on me. Then they're going to be talking bad about me. But check this one out. Creatine. This will make you jacked. Creatine will pump you up, make you stronger, temporarily, obviously. About 5 grams of creatine a day is usually pretty good. That's usually what I do, 5 grams a day. But I haven't taken my creatine for like a few days, so. Bro, can you talk about movement you won't regret? Movement. XLM, buy or sell? Sell. For XRP as a future, bye-bye American dollar. Just because the dollar is going down doesn't mean that XRP is going higher. When the dollar goes down, gold goes up, not XRP. The crypto people have taken that idea from the gold crowd about inflation. They're basically copying everything that the gold investors are saying about inflation. They're giving the attributes of gold to Bitcoin, which is false. They want you to think that like Bitcoin has all the same attributes as gold, but Bitcoin's not a real inflation hedge. Gold has 5,000 year jumpstart, and gold is viewed by all the countries as the best store of wealth. Gold is, guys, we just had new information saying that about 12 central banks plan on buying massive amounts of gold over 2025. Okay. So we should see more central bank buying of gold, not Bitcoin. Central banks are not buying Bitcoin because they know it's a scam. Central banks know that crypto is all a scam. The leaders, the heads of these companies, yeah, these guys are not stupid. They know it's a scam. So we buying food and trading with gold. Funny guy. We're buying food and trading with gold. I don't get it. I come here to here. Retail POV, LMAO. No, you come here to learn how to make money, okay? This is why you come here to this channel, to learn how to make money. Subscribe right now. This is very important. The things that I'm going to have coming out in future videos, you guys do not understand the importance of it, but you will at given times in the future. So please hit that subscribe button, guys. Thanks for the like. Yesterday it was like 40%. Movement minute in January. And then on top of that, we take calcium, makes the bones stronger. You realize the gold standard is coming back. One of the biggest reasons Trump wants to get rid of the Fed. Will it happen? I don't know. It'd be nice, though. No, guys, why do you think the central banks are hoarding massive amounts of gold? Because they're going to back the currency with gold temporarily during a massive depression. They have the gold as backup so that they can give the dollar more strength at times during massive crashes, massive depressions, which could be coming. Trump just gave a warning about a big depression. I think this is true because we're going to get way more layoffs. Companies are going to have AI take over our jobs. Okay. So people are going to lose a lot of jobs. Prices are already too high. What happens when prices are already sky high and more people lose jobs? People aren't going to be able to afford to eat. They're going to be dropping helicopter money. They're going to be expanding the currency supply. That is the definition of inflation, expanding the currency supply. That means oil is going to skyrocket. Gold is going to skyrocket. Possibly crypto too, okay? But oil and gold are more real assets. Crypto, it's all just a big scam, but a scam can keep going for a long time. The Bitcoin scam could go for another 50 years. It could. I don't know. But I think that it will keep going. The Bitcoin scam will keep going. The bubble will keep going and then it'll contract a little bit and then it'll get bigger. That's how Bitcoin goes. Fourth and fifth industrial revolution. Yes, World War III, I do believe. You know, it's coming. World War III is coming. That's why I say hold cash, silver, lots and lots of protein powder, and lots of rice and bottled water. And you know, lots of firewood and stuff like that. You guys got to be stocked up. You got to be stocked up. Stock up on the amenities that you will need to survive if anything happens. If we get into that World War III scenario, you know. Crypto future, get right with the Lord. Yes, the Lord. You know, that's the most important thing is, you know, if you know where you're going when you die. If you know you're going to heaven, that's more important than anything else. It's more important than money, than gold, than silver. So, why sell XLM? Well, because we pumped. You know, I sell when it pumps, and then I buy after the dump. That's why. I agree with you on World War III, but that's about it. We don't got to be stocked up. We got to be crypto. We cryptoed up. Now, crypto's not going to do anything for you when the grid goes down. You know, what's going to do anything for you is silver. Silver is going to allow you to barter in case, you know, that World War III scenario. I think. But yeah, we can disagree on a lot of stuff, dude. You might even be proven right in the future, and I might be proven wrong. For real. You know, I'm humble. I don't always think I'm right. I say my opinions, but I don't think I'm always right. Obviously, I'm not always right. Usually, though, when it comes to stocks, I am usually always right. However, I don't bet big enough. Like with a Tesla ETF, if I put more money into that thing, I'd be sitting in a different house right now. I would have bought myself a house. But we will have more big plays. I promise you guys. On the Patreon, here, TikTok, YouTube, we will have many more big plays coming out. that give us the opportunity for life-changing wealth. And I told you guys in advance that Tesla stock was going to skyrocket, and I was right. I told you guys months ago, and then you saw what happened. Tesla went crazy. I had option calls on the leverage ETF. That's how you make the most money. You buy option calls on leveraged ETFs. But, you got to be sure that it's going to move. Doge, Mars, and H-bar. You trade penny stocks. Yes. I do trade penny stocks for sure. That reminds me, what's FFIE doing today? FFIE. Yeah, it's up 51%. 51%. FFIE. Wow. Could this thing go up to $50? It's up to $3 right now. Could it go up to 50? Yeah, maybe. I already know TSLY. Yeah, that is a dividend. It pays out a yield, but it has a decay factor built in. So I don't like TSLY. And MSTY, I'm not sure. That's probably the same exact thing. MST, same exact thing based on MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy option income strategy. Yes. It's an income strategy, but I don't like it. TSLY. Because I believe there is a decay factor that's built in with these ETFs. As you can see, TSLY, it has because it has a decay factor, it will always go down. Okay. So TSLY will always go down over time. However, it does pay you a dividend. So it kind of cancels out. You're losing money because you own it, but you're making money because of the dividend. So I think it basically cancels out completely. From the research that I did, it has a high yield, but it goes down. So I don't like TSLY or MSTY. I just don't like those. So guys, we got 56 viewers. ENVB. This guy likes ENVB stock. It's a biotech stock. So you guys can look at it too. It's got 9 million in the float. What do they do? Develops cannabinoid. I like that. Cannabinoid medicines and combination therapies, patent-centric biotech company. Okay. So they use cannabis to combat the side effects of cancer treatment. This is a stock that would intrigue me, especially since it has a low float. However, they're probably not making any money. Exactly. They have no revenue at all. Nothing. And their EBITDA is negative 16 million. So this is one that will, pump and dump. They typically dump, and then they pop up, and then they start dumping again. So that the insiders, they pump them up. They use the market makers to pop the stock, and then they do distributions, or they dump stock on the open market. So this is not really the kind of stock you want to invest in long term until they come out with a major product or whatever. Okay? So ENVB, I don't want that one right now. That's a good one to watch, but long term, no. Those only go up if they really come out with a major product, and the general industry as a whole might not want this company to be successful. So there are ways that major other companies that see this as a competitor, they could short their stock, they could short this company. I don't see anything good happening from this company other than brief pops and then dumps again. So that's what I see with ENVB. That's coming from a penny stock guy that I've traded stocks like that for a long, long time. there would be opportunities to make money buying it on a major dip, stuff like that. Yeah. Or buying it into news regarding cannabis legislation, which could be happening in 2025. So yes, there may be opportunity to make money in that stock, but I'm not a big fan of it. Short, yeah, it could have a short-term pump. Yeah, that's all it's good for. You know, there's the small possibility that, yeah, it could grow into something. But usually these stocks, they will continuously dilute shares. They'll do pump and dumps to raise money. Not a big fan of those crap companies like that. You know, maybe their goals are very nice. You want to be a big believer that their goals are good. Doesn't mean you can make money in the stock long term. But so, yeah. All stable fixed income for dividends. Those are some good ones this guy's mentioning, I think. So get out of the pump. Any thoughts on NASDAQ 100? It's going to go down, I think. I think the NASDAQ has been going crazy for so long. There are certain people like David Hunter that are calling for the NASDAQ that's going to keep skyrocketing. Maybe this is the final shakeout, and then we're going to see all new time highs across the board. But I think that the recession's coming. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know for sure, guys. I'm not a genius. I just look for certain opportunities, and sometimes I make good money, and sometimes I don't make as much money. The times that I don't make money, it's because I don't bet enough money. It's like I'm always right, but I never go in 100%, you know? But I'm going to have to start putting in more of my money into some of these plays so that I can make it big. But guys, we only got 38 people, so we're going to have to end it. But guys, thanks for watching. If you do feel like it, please donate to the Cash App. Remember, I tell you guys how much money I make. So I'm the most transparent YouTuber in the world concerning how much money we bring in on here. I tell you in the description of every video how much money we have and how much money you guys have given. So we're up to $41 so far. So thank you, everyone, for all those donations. And I've been working for an hour and 17 minutes. It's time for me to take a break, guys. I will be back later. Thank you.